My personal always advice is wait as long as you possibly can to upgrade, then buy the best possible upgrade you can and keep it for as long as you can. Enjoy the hell out of it because there will always be something new and something next. And that's truer now for phones than it's ever been before because phones just aren't rapidly changing, iterating, always experimenting, bleeding edge, nerd bait sci-fi anymore. They are fully matured and fully mainstream. Just look at all the hotter than hot takes that have been pouring in lately, from the Galaxy Fold 4 to the iPhone 14 to the Pixel 7. Just spec bumps and a few new features aside, this year's models are nigh indistinguishable from last year's. I mean, forget S tiers, they're basically all being called Rev B hardware because the designs have reached a point where they're platonic, if not always iconic, like Porsche or Rolex or Mont Blanc, or you get the idea. Marquez has talked about walking around with a Galaxy S21 in his pocket, not the current Galaxy S22, because the man who is just always using that hot new unannounced phone for a few weeks now and just can't wait to tell us about it, hasn't found anything compelling enough in the latest and greatest that makes him need to use it instead of his older favorite. And that's just gotta be one of the signs of the phone apocalypse, right? That and whatever's going on at EU HQ any given week. And don't get me wrong here, because I personally still don't believe phones are fully baked. They're as far from perfect as Marvel's Phase 4 has been so far. Battery life still isn't good enough. Under-display cameras still underperform. Apple and Google have just started pixel binning their cameras, but haven't even begun to periscope zoom them yet, or fold or flip them. They're water resistant, but nowhere nearly waterproof. Glass is tougher to shatter, yes, but still way too easy to scratch. Bluetooth still sucks. Lightning is still hella slow. And USB-C is still the worst non-standard of standards. And the list goes on and on and on. But all of that aside, we legit live in an age of wonders now. And most of the features most of the people want most of the time have been delivered by pretty much every one of the big companies. And so now we all just walk around all the time with these glass slabs in our pockets that have better displays than our TVs, better cameras than what was shooting the shows for those TVs not too many years ago, and constant connections to everyone and everything we love or is important to us in life. And they're so good. Modern phones are so good at this point that they're becoming like our TVs, like our other consumer electronics, just things we don't even need to think about upgrading annually anymore. And yes, kinda, because phones aren't washers or fridges either. They've still got some coolness to them, some cachet, some clout. Maybe they're more like cars, which is why there are annual leasing plans and programs. And since they're still way more affordable than your average Lambo, way more people who have more money than F's left to give think about upgrading annually still, or have just become super savvy about selling last year's phone for very high dollars right before next year's phone is announced. But for most people, the upgrade cycle has been growing longer and longer, going from 2 to 3 years in ye olde days of yore to 3 to 4 years now, even more sometimes, especially with the build quality these days, and more companies providing software updates for longer and longer, or at least promising to. We'll see. I mean, I still buy the latest iPhone and Pixel phone every year because I am just exactly that type of nerd. But my family is only now starting to move away from circa 2016, 2017 phones, the ones with buttons for home, and not always to the latest, greatest model either, sometimes to last year's or the years before. And I think that's actually becoming the new normal. No more giant leaps forward, but tiny little steps that, over a few models, do add up to those big leaps. Notwithstanding all other reviewers who still seem to spend 95% of their ink or timelines talking to 5% of the audience about whether they should upgrade from last year's model to this year's, when the vast majority of upgrades do happen, we're getting several years of new features and improvements all at once, and that makes them far more significant. So, should you upgrade to this year's phone? Assuming you're not on an annual program, or that money is no object, or you're just exactly my kind of nerd, then only if it has a feature or set of features you absolutely positively need that will make your life or business substantially better and more profitable for having it. And same honestly if you have a 2-year-old phone, stretch goal 3 even. But at that point, and certainly when you get to 4 years or more, take a good hard look at what you'll be getting and what's still missing. Because anything wicked obvious that's still not there is likely going to be there in a year or two. Be it a periscope zoom, a foldable option, an under-display selfie cam, USB-C, whatever. Then wait as long as you possibly can to upgrade. Buy the best possible upgrade you can and keep it as long as you can. Enjoy the hell out of it because there will always be something new and something next, which is just exactly what you'll be able to do with a Henson razor, today's sponsor, because they're not gimmicky, they're not complicated, they're simple, they're precise. They're produced at an aerospace machine shop, family owned for over 20 years, where they've crafted parts for everything from the International Space Station to the Mars rover, so you know that they know literally an unearthly amount about quality. That's how Henson was able to build the absolute best shaving angle into their head designs, 30 degrees, which makes it easy to shave well, not like safety razors that can cut or nick or irritate you if you get the angle or pressure or direction even slightly wrong, because these blades stick out only 27 microns, and the built-in channels make them super easy to remove hair and cream with a quick rinse. And as someone who used to go through packets of neon razors and all the waste that went along with them, using Henson is like a dream. And the absolute best part is that with this aerospace quality razor, it's designed to work with standard recyclable blades. In fact, if you click the link below and use code Rene Ritchie, Henson will even send you 100 blades free with your razor. So click the button below and use code Rene Ritchie to get a free 100 pack of blades when you purchase a razor. Clicking on that button really helps out the channel, and so does hitting up this video to learn all the dirty little secrets around charging the battery on your new phone. Just hit it up, and I'll see you in the next video.